close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this, you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this, you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Whoa, you won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like. You won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like. Hey, 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 you can't stop this.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all and I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war, you don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time, I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go.
Long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could sing to say. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment. I could provide you with just off of writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Gone.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go.
Nobody, and all is taking all
I check the doors, check the windows and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. Wake up and I found out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light out yet? Did I find out? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see. It felt so real, but now I plead, just take the deal. I promised you a contract. I promised you a contract.
welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
what is in store tonight as off we go for the Sunday night opener. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So the Ravens will come out. They are led by the man who's won the MVP twice and was the runner-up a season ago. Hard to believe it is year 8 for Lamar Jackson as the Ravens quarterback.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There can be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Not what you want to see quarter 1 of week 1. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. He'll be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage.
Second down at the 46-yard line.
They'll go again here with Henry. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
This one complete to Bateman. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Ravens.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Jackson. He sent the screen to the receiver, Wilson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's
on third down, Jackson. Throw over the middle, brought in by Hopkins.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
The Bills offense are heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the National Football League, 29-year-old quarterback Josh Allen in the prime of his career.
Mike, isn't there just something different about week 1 of the NFL season? I mean, after months of anticipation, debate, speculation, it all gets settled on the field. New coaches, new teams, rookies playing their first time. Man, it's just an exciting time of year, and I'm pumped to be calling it alongside you.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's Allen. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. To the middle of the field. Caught by Shakir. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
First down and goal to go.
Here's Cook. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 10-yard line.
One more time with Cook. And room to operate as he takes it down to the 2. Third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
From the gun, here is Allen. It is brought in the end zone. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Buffalo. For Josh Allen, the reigning MVP of the NFL. First touchdown pass of this 2025 season.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone. Because as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
Next to score, Bill 7. Ravens 3.
Following the touchdown, pass is back to kick it off. Kylan Wallace now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So on come the Ravens, and Greg, what a story again last year, 12-5, 13-4 the year before that. Regular season, they have been as good as almost anyone in the NFL, but it's the story if you're living in the AFC. Get over that hump, whether it's Buffalo or Kansas City. It's hard to get to the big game on this side of the draw.
Oh, there's no question. I think if you're Baltimore and you're Buffalo and you look around, you say, man, we should have a couple Super Bowl titles. If we were living in a non-Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid era, maybe teams would look at us a little bit different than they do, but they just need to continue to stay the course. Lamar Jackson, one of the best players, regardless of position, in the entire league, multiple-time MVP winner, so they have a Super Bowl roster. Let's not make no mistake about it. They need to just continue to hold serve in the regular season, continue to play for division titles, get as many home playoff games as possible, so when the money's on the line and trips to Super Bowl on the line, they need these games to come through Baltimore.
On the ground, here's Henry. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. Al Lamar going to hang on to it. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Jackson now on second down. There he goes again. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Short, complete to Likely. They'll come up here on second down and 5.
A gain of 4 brings up second down at the Bills' 10-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Not what you want to see quarter 1 of week 1. Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on third and 5. He'll try to run for it, and he gets to the outside and takes it in. Lamar Jackson, touchdown Ravens.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So Really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens are on top. It's now 10-7.
Ravens 10, Bills 7.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. Oh! Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. So, Greg, here are the Bills. What a year last year. 13-4, beat the Broncos and the Ravens in the playoffs. Well, once again, ran into Kansas City in the AFC Championship game. Anything that we can say is that one thing to get them to the big game this time?
Well, I mean, we'd probably start with they need Patrick Mahomes to retire. And, you know, but in all seriousness, Mike, I think when you look at Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills, it's one of those things where they just happen to exist in a generationally great team in the Kansas City Chiefs, and one of the greatest players we've seen in the last 25 years at quarterback in Patrick Mahomes. So they just need, as hard as it is, they just need to continue to chip away. Just continue to go. They can't make Kansas City the boogeyman, because all of a sudden now that starts to get into your head. Continue to win the division, continue to get home playoff games, and if they keep knocking at the door, eventually they're going to get over that hump, because Josh Allen and this roster, they are a Super Bowl contending team. They just got to find a way to get over the hump in the game that matters.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. He's looking deep for Shakir. And that is incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down.
Robbins in punt formation for the Bills.
Here's Wallace to return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Their own 22-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. It's the Ravens out front. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. 3rd and 7.
And it's 3rd down.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Raven 1st down.
15. And the Raven 1st down.
Yes, it's really well executed here, and you see this in so many offenses around the league, Mike. These slant routes are either built in or what they call hot routes or sight routes. The receiver sees the blitz, and they break their route off. It gives an easy target for the quarterback, and it gives great opportunity for run after catch.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. In motion goes Likely. They go right back to Henry. And some good blocking at the point of attack. I'll pick up about 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's going to be out of bounds just past the marker. The ball was in the proper place for a new set of downs.
1st down, Baltimore.
This is Henry. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 8. Pistol give to Henry. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. In motion goes Likely. On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. 2nd down and 6 now from the 26. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal. On play action, here's Jackson. Taking off, and he will get into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. The extra point is good. And the Ravens will get out in front 17-7. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Johnson now to return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. Play action. Here's Allen. That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Throw on the run is complete. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
A gain of 5.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's out. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
That's good for a Bills 1st down.
On play action, Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Ravens' 32-yard line.
They will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up, throw him down for a loss.
Away on the tackle. Tackled back at the 35-yard line.
To the air on 3rd down. Here's Allen. Open man, left side. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. This one's brought in by Curtis Samuel. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Allen's going to give it to Cook. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal. It's inside the 10. Down to the 7-yard line. Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. And he's close to the goal line but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's... And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Bills. His 2nd touchdown tonight. Passes kick is good. And the Bills are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Following the touchdown, pass is back to kick it off. This returnable for Wallace. Across the 20 to mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Ravens offense back onto the field for their next possession. Greg, when you step back and look at this AFC North, Baltimore and Pittsburgh, their rivalry now really for a couple couple of decades has in so many ways defined this division, and they set the tone for everything that happens when you are in an AFC North game.
And you talk about divisions having identities, they have their culture. Really at the top, Baltimore and Pittsburgh kind of want to play a similar style game, strong on defense, great run game. Obviously, Baltimore adds the extra element with Lamar Jackson. To me, the fascinating team, though, is what kind of jump can we expect, Mike, from the Cincinnati Bengals?
I agree with you, because if you think about the toughness and the physicality, Cincinnati can put up points in an electrifying fashion. And even the 1 year Cleveland was up near the top of the division, they did that as well. But you come back to the defensive side of the ball, and when I look at these teams, Greg, I just think, man, these are defenses that can stop anybody in the league, and that's where you've got to invest in this division.
Yeah, I think that's what's so fascinating about Cincinnati is they're kind of the outlier. They're the pass heavy, they're the spread attack, they've got unbelievable weapons on the outside. Obviously Joe Burrow, quarterback. But it was the defense, and you said it, their inability to be as good on the defensive side of the ball as Baltimore, as Pittsburgh, traditionally, but especially last year, is really what allowed them to be the odd man looking in when they missed the playoffs. So I think if Cincinnati can just improve a little bit on defense, they have the offense to now enter and make it a three-man race in the AFC North.
And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. On the return, this is strong. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. Greg, this AFC East, a division that really has been dominated by the Bills. 5 straight division titles. It's hard to see who can knock them off that per trade.
Yeah, and I think until someone decides that that's going to change, I think you just have to assume that Buffalo remains the king of the East. And I think when you look at the bottom of the division with the Jets and New England, they're clearly in a rebuild. Young quarterbacks, new coaching staffs, trying to kind of get themselves out of the bottom of the division. Miami seems to me, I don't know if they're ready to compete necessarily with Buffalo directly, but Miami is a playoff caliber roster, a playoff caliber team. They've showed it in years past. So if anybody's ready to compete, I think it's Miami. I just don't know, Mike, if they are ready top to bottom over the length of the season to get enough wins to keep pace with a team as good as Buffalo.
And 2 new coaches at the bottom of the standings last year, the Jets and the Patriots. And, Greg, both guys who played for a long time in the league and bring a certain amount of toughness to the top of the organization.
Absolutely. And it was very clear exactly what New York and New England were looking for. They wanted culture centers, right? It wasn't about getting the fancy play caller. It wasn't about the X's and O's. They needed to establish an identity and a culture of excellence and of winning. So, no question, Mike, there was a very clear mission, a clear path to landing on Vrabel and Aaron Glenn, and they think they have their guy for the long term.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Greg Russo taking him down for a first sack of this new campaign. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll run the draw, and here's Henry. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. Jackson now, taking off, he'll try to get there. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
He was brought down by Taylor Brown. A gain of 18 on the play. And the Raven.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Jack Thompson comes up with the tackle. On the give, here's Henry. Strong running there, pushing his way forward to gain a couple. This is 3rd and 6. Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. Here's 1st and 10. to Henry.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Jackson going to keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's first and goal. They'll run with Mitchell. And he will get into the end zone. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Ravens. Extra point try, fourth cut. He's got it. And the Ravens go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Johnson now to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. You know, Greg, early on, it's always new faces in different places. Off-season movement, what caught your eye?
I think there's so many good ones, right? You talk about Stephon Diggs. He ends up in New England, and Cooper Kupp now. He's moving on to Seattle from the Rams. But I think it's the guy the Rams signed to replace him, Davante Adams. I know he's not the youngest anymore, but watching him play in New York with Aaron Rodgers last year with the Jets, he can still run, he can still make every catch, he can still go up and compete at the high point. I think you put Davante Adams with Matthew Stafford, Puka Nacua, in that offense run by Sean McVay. I think that's a sneaky, maybe not a sneaky because he's a really household name, but I think that's a great signing by the Rams.
And always interesting from the offseason, the quarterback movement and unique ties. Some of the biggest names were or now are Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, now the guy that is going to line up behind center for Seattle, Mike, is Sam Darnold. And, of course, we all saw that incredible season he had last year in Minnesota with Kevin O'Connell and Justin Jefferson and that really dynamic Vikings offense. So now he goes to Seattle. I think he's going to have an inspired Cooper Kupp. He was let go from the Rams. If he's healthy, he's a big weapon. Jackson Smith-Njigba. He has some pieces in that puzzle that he can push the ball downfield to. So I'm excited to see Sam. That's what everyone thought he was going to be coming out of college when he was a high draft pick of the New York Jets.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Here's a third down and 4. From the gun, throw here for Allen. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off the play fake, here's Allen. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Open is knocks over the middle. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5.
Third down, it's Allen. He's got it at the 7. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
That's another Bills first down.
Davis will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Pass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills cut the lead to 3, 24-21. Following the touchdown, pass is back to kick it off. This returnable for Wallace. He'll He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go. He's turned a number of those into big plays. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now, Jackson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, but most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers, but look at the athlete here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that ball. Whoa! So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. You know, Greg, as we get the season going, obviously the adjustment to last year's new kickoff rules in place. We talked to a lot of coaches during the year. Folks didn't seem too bothered about letting the other team have the ball at the 30-yard line after a touchback. But the 35-yard line, I don't know, does that feel any different to you?
You know, it does, and I think the part that people don't talk about enough, Mike, is the impact that it's making on going for it on 4th down, not settling for field goals. Because remember, in the old days, if you got stopped inside the 5 or you scored inside the 5, it was all the difference of if I kicked a touchback, they got the ball at the 20. It wasn't that much of a spread, but now all of a sudden, is it in my best interest to settle for a field goal and kick off and I could give you the ball at the 35? Or even if I bail down there tight in the red zone on the 3, you now possess the ball inside your own 5-yard line. So I think that's an element now that's causing offenses to go for more touchdowns, kick less field goals, because the ensuing kickoff is giving my opponent the ball in much more favorable territory.
You know, the other rule that is adjusted are overtimes in the regular season will mirror playoff overtime. Each team getting the ball. I'm so happy, Greg, because I just felt so incomplete when a team got to overtime, but then their offense, which may be the best part of the team, never got on the field.
Yeah, and I couldn't agree more. And you hear everyone saying, "Oh, well, just get a stop." Well, it's that legendary game between Mahomes and Josh Allen where neither team stopped. It was just an offensive touchdown festival. So you won a coin toss and you get the ball. Well, the other team's defense hadn't gotten a stop the whole game. If Josh Allen got the ball first, he probably would have scored on a walk-off. So I love the idea of both teams getting the ball. If a game is good enough to go to overtime, let's finish it. We don't need to be in a rush. There's no curfew. Let's let the guys finish it on the field. A lot more similar to how the regular game goes and not have significantly different game flow come overtime.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
James Cook. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 31-yard line.
Allen now on 2nd down. Aside that open man is Knox. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
From the gun, Josh Allen. He's got it inside the 5. To the goal line and in. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Buffalo. second touchdown now here in the season opener. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
We've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The Ravens offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Play action now. Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards. It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And he'll get about 4 yards before wisely covering up. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 7. From the gun, Jackson. He'll run again. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Off the play fake, Jackson. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down. Back to throw, Jackson. And he's in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. It's up and good. And the Ravens go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Johnson now to return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal. On play action, here's Jackson. That is Joey Bosa working his way in to register his first sack of the new season.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Big Ed Oliver in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. 3rd and goal for Jackson. A throw on the move is caught. So on is Tyler Luke in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one online, and it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, this is strong. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Allen. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
He was covered by Jair Alexander.
From the gun, it's Allen. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Fair catch will be taken here. It is right at the 40-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to get back to work. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. There's a short one caught by Andrews. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And he's going to have that 1st down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
6-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Baltimore.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Here's Mitchell. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd down at the Bills' 35-yard line.
They'll drop the throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. That is one side and caught by Flowers. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense can take this one with 1:51 to go. Now a toss, running left, it's Henry. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's Henry. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal inside the 10. Down to the 7-yard line.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's the toss, right side to Henry. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. Now Lamar going to hang on to it. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They'll try and run, and here's Henry. So was Tyler Luke in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. His kick is good. He got it. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
a final shot now for Allen. A ball deep for the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end.